Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Extreme Rules reaction video. So yes, last night we had WWE Extreme Rules, a night where the rules go extreme. Or did they? Let's be honest, they didn't really, did they? It was a very tame pay-per-view. Considering it was called Extreme Rules, we didn't see a lot of extreme ruling, did we? Anyway, so yeah, let's get to the pre-show match. We got Apollo Crews, my NXT favourite, going up against the Kalisto. Of course, Apollo is now with Titus O'Neil, with the Titus brand, this weird pairing they've got going on. Where Titus is just this overbearing arsehole manager. And I'm down with it. It's at least they're giving Apollo Crews something to do. But yeah, I didn't like how the match went, honestly. Titus was just barking instructions at Apollo, and then fucking Kalisto gets a Steen Delta out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. So he's lost. So this is his new thing. Because of Titus now, he lost. It's like, come on. So I assume this is all leading up to a match at Great Balls of Fire, maybe between Titus and Apollo. But let's be honest, who wants to see Titus? Who wants to see Titus versus Apollo? Not me. But whatever. But as long as they get Apollo back on tracks, I love this dude. I think he's got potential to be something big in WWE. If Vince will just do something with him, please. But it's a start. But yeah, just not getting me back Kalisto isn't great. But hopefully they'll fix that on Raw. So yeah, enough of that. Then on to the main show. So we started with the WWE Intercontinental Championship match between Dean Ambrose and The Miz. Of course, this was a no disqualification match. At Extreme Rules, a no disqualification match. That makes no sense. But yeah, the match itself was actually really good. I was really surprised with this match. It was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was about 20 minutes long. This was a good, solid match. I mean, this is the best match the Intercontinental Championship has had in quite a while. Because it's very much now just known as a set decoration Intercontinental Championship. It's been so down the ranks and so long. But the last match, this is the best match it's had this year so far, without a doubt. And yeah, these two put on a pretty enjoyable match. But the finish was pretty crazy. Basically, Maurice goes, Mrs. like, slap me, so Maurice slaps him. But then, no, she gets kicked out of the ring, because the ref's like, I'm not falling for that bullshit. And then she comes back and distracts Dean and the ref, and then he hits, and then Miz hits a bloody face crushing finale and wins. Yeah, it was a confusing finish. Basically, Maurice helped the Miz win it back. And yeah, I'm happy with this, to be honest. I think the Miz was a much better champion than Dean Ambrose ever was. Sorry, Dean. I just think Miz was booked so much better as a Continental Championship. You know, he had a Continental Champion. You know, he had some really good matches, didn't he, last year with Dolph Ziggler. And yeah, I think he was a much better Intercontinental Champion than Dean Ambrose. I think Dean just wasn't booked well as the Intercontinental Champion at all. He had it for about 100 days, and he defended it like 3 times. I don't think he defended it once at a pay-per-view, apart from last night, which was bonkers. Well, WrestleMania, but that was it. Yeah, I don't know where next from Dean. Maybe he'll get pushed to the upper card now with the other guys, or maybe he'll have a rematch with Great Balls of Fire. But I'm happy Miz is the champion again, because Miz was such a good champion in SmackDown Live. So yeah, I'm happy it's back on him. But who's going to be his challenger? Maybe Apollo Crews, maybe Elias Sampson. There's so many challengers who could face Miz at Great Balls of Fire. Or maybe we'll get a rematch with Dean. Yeah. Sorry, my throat's quite dry. It's very dry from talking. Then we got the Raw Women's Championship match, the kendo stick on a pole match. And yeah, this was awful. This was 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute squash. Bayley got beaten 5 minutes. It was pretty much a squash, and I was in shock. I was like, what the hell? You've just had Bayley get beat in 5 minutes. I didn't understand this at all. Can someone explain this to me? I can't wait for Dave Meltzer to rip this segment apart on his podcast. What happened here? Bayley, oh god. I wasn't looking forward to this match at all. We all knew Alexa Bliss was going to retain, but I thought it could be a decent. This could have been a good match. It could have been 10, 15 minutes, but no, it wasn't even that. Not that much happened, and then Alexa just starts hitting Bayley with a kendo stick, and then She pins her clean. What? I don't know what happened there. Who was Bayley pissed off backstage? That's what I want to know. Why is she getting treated so badly all of a sudden? Yeah, this wasn't great. Awful for Bayley. It really made Bayley look really, really weak. Where do they go now with her? Do they give her another championship match at Great Balls of Fire? Where do they go with her from now? It just feels so pointless. Poor Bayley. Yeah, hopefully she can soon get her momentum back, but she's really fallen down since she came up with NXT. She's like, what cultural right? She's just not working in the main roster, and last night was just another big example. Making her job to Alexa Bliss. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. Whatever. Then we got a mixed tag team match. 205 feud. We got Noam Dar with Alicia Fox up against Sasha Banks and what's his name? Rich Swann. And yeah, within 6 minutes, basically got a few good moves in here and there, but yeah, Rich Swann wins with a jumping off the top rope. Wasn't anything special. It was just a 6 minute match. Sasha Banks, what is she doing in this feud? She was one of the main women on Raw. Now she's just in a shit little feud with the 205 Live gang. It's like, what? Come on. Is that all I've got? Is that all I've got for her? Not good enough. So hopefully Sasha gets pushed back to the main card. Yeah, they won't. I wasn't that bothered with that match. It was a toilet break match, really. Then we got the steel cage match, the tag team match, the tag team champions. We got the Hardys up against Cesaro. Yeah, this was a very good match. This was match of the night up to this point. I was watching it going, yeah, I love this match. Very, very good. I loved it. So many good spots. You know, Jeff Hardy jumping off the top of the cage on Sheamus and Cesaro. That was great. Matt Hardy got some good moves in there. So did Sheamus and Cesaro. Although they were both climbing up the cage, trying to pull each other off. That was great. But the interesting stipulation was both of them had to leave the cage. So if one of them leaves the cage, they haven't won. Both of them have to leave the cage as well. So Jeff Hardy gets out first, but Matt's like, no. He gets pulled back in with Sheamus and Cesaro, and then they start beating him up. And then basically Jeff gets back in. He starts pulling Matt out the ring, but then Sheamus and Cesaro are climbing down, and unfortunately Sheamus and Cesaro's feet hit the mat first, and now they are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. I predicted they'd win. I mean, it made sense. Basically, you know, they turned heel at Payback. They've been jobbing to them Hardys a lot on Raw, so it made sense to put the belts back on them. I'm happy with this. You know, the Hardys had a good run with the belts. Maybe they'll get a rematch at Great Balls of Fire. But yeah, I'm happy to see the belts on Sheamus and Cesaro. It wouldn't have made no sense for them to lose again since they've turned heel now. And yeah, and they're quite hot. So yeah, I'm happy with this result. And hopefully maybe we can see a rematch or another tag team to enter the fold at Great Balls of Fire. Yeah, good. And then we got a submission match between Austin Aries and Neville. This was Austin Aries' third attempt to go after the Cruiserweight Championship against Neville after he failed at WrestleMania and Payback via Neville cheating. And yeah, for 16 minutes, this was a good match. You know, these two got great chemistry, and you probably got the best cruiserweight. You got the best American cruiserweight against the best British cruiserweight. Going up against each other. These matches were great. I thought the match at WrestleMania was fantastic. Shouldn't have been on the pre-show. The match at Payback was a bit underwhelming because it was too short with the whole ref thing. But this one was great. Yeah, these two had a great match. And Neville won clean. That's what surprised me. He won clean. Austin Aries tried to hit the last chance quite a few times. And it looked like Neville was about to pin, but he got out the ring. And yeah, Neville got the red arrow on Austin Aries' back. And then he got his submission. And Austin Aries tapped out. It was clean, and Neville is still the Cruiserweight Champion. I was happy with this, even though I predicted Austin Aries was finally going to win. You know, he's had to job to Neville 3 times in a row now. Where does Austin Aries go from here? Does he get another match at Great Balls of Fire, or does he get pushed up with all the upper carders, which I think is where he should go now? I think what his main thing was to just give Neville a few good championship matches and then leave the cruiserweight. Because Austin Aries, he's wasted on the cruiserweight division. He should be on the main card. You know, the boys like Balor and all that, and Corbin. He's SmackDown. But yeah, so Neville is still champion, and I'm fine with this. Even though I would have liked to see Austin Aries get a little run with the belt, I don't think he's going to get another match now. I think we're going to get another championship, a challenger. Sorry, at Great Balls of Fire, definitely. Yeah. So yeah. And then we got the main event. Oh yeah, this was great. Between Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Who have we missed out? Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Yeah, I got his t-shirt. Yeah, this was a great match. For 30 minutes, these 5 guys just went at it, back and forth. There were some great moments. I will say, though, the balancing was all off. Because you know with Fatal 5 ways how it works, or Fatal 4 ways, you get 2 people in the ring and the other 2 just like are outside the ring, just sleeping for a little while. That's how it works, unfortunately. But yeah, you could tell Roman and Seth and Finn were outside the ring for long segments, especially for the first 60 minutes. Really, it was just Joe and Bray teaming up and ganging up on everyone for the first 60 minutes. I was like, bloody hell, this is at the minute, this is just the Bray and Joe show. And Finn didn't do anything. Finn Balor hardly did anything in the first 60 minutes. He was really wasted in that opening 60 minutes. I was like, this Finn Balor, he was my favourite to win. Since, you know, they had that thing with him and Paul Heyman, it made sense. But, yeah, great match. The best spot of the whole match, without a doubt, was when Joe had Finn in the cleaner clutch, and then Roman, boom, spears them both through the barricade. That was awesome. And then Bray's on the table like that, and then what's his name? Seth Rollins jumps on the top of the table through Bray Wyatt. Then it's just Roman and Seth. They have a little match for like 5 minutes. That was great. Then back they all come in one by one. And then Finn, he comes back, he finally does something, poor guy. He hits the Kun and Ra, that's what I call it, the Kun and Ra, on Roman Reigns. And then, oh, Finn's going to win it, he's going to win it. And then, out of nowhere, out in comes Joe, can clean a clutch on Finn, and Finn just chokes out. And Samoa Joe wins. Samoa Joe is going to face Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire for the Universal Championship. He is the #1 contender. And I went insane. When I was like, no way! Because I thought for sure Finn was going to win. I thought, because they teased that thing with him and Paul Heyman. I was like, he's the obvious choice. And since Joe won on Raw the week before, I was like, yeah, that's pretty much, that's 50-50, yeah, I can't even say it, 50-50 booking. I thought for sure they were not going to have Joe win. I love Samoa Joe, and I thought, nah, he wasn't going to win. But no, he did. Because I thought for sure, because he won on Raw, 50-50 booking, he wasn't going to win at the pay-per-view, but he did. So we've got a dream match here, folks. We've got Joe against Brock at Great Balls of Fire. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a very interesting match. We've got 2 really big butch guys now. I can't wait to see how this goes down. Well, we all know deep down Brock's going to win, of course. He's going to retain because we all know they're setting him up for Braun Strowman at SummerSlam when he comes back. But I'm pretty sure this is still going to be a good match. I'm sure Joe is going to give Brock a very good match. Something we haven't seen. Because let's face it, we haven't seen Brock have a good match in quite a while. If you don't count Goldberg at WrestleMania, he hasn't had a good match in quite a while. So yeah, hopefully Joe will be the first person to give Brock a good match, and I think he'll give Brock a good challenge. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised Finn didn't win. I was really thought Finn would win, but no, clearly not. I think they've got something else for him down the line, but I think he'll definitely get that championship match at some point. But yeah, at the minute, Samoa Joe is the new #1 contender for the Universal Championship, and I can't wait for that match at Great Balls of Fire. So yeah, woo! Dun 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 dun. So yeah, guys, that was my reaction to WWE Extreme Rules. It was, on the whole, it was a good pay-per-view, even though there wasn't a lot of Extreme Rules. There wasn't a lot until the final match. It wasn't really Extreme Rules. It just felt like an episode of Raw, to be honest. But the IC Championship match was great. Best one we've had in quite a while. The tag team match, great with the Hardys and Cesaro. That was great. And of course, a really good Fatal 5 match. All 5 guys brought it. It was a really good 30-minute match. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, the women's division was in a sad state after that match. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, guys, what did you think of Extreme Rules? Do you think Joe and Brock would be a good match at Great Balls of Fire? I certainly do. I can't wait. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in about a week's time for my Money in the Bank predictions. Can't wait for that. That's going to be a great pay-per-view. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in a few days or about a week or so. See you guys.